Hey, Michael, it's Steve getting back with you. I've spent quite a bit of time looking at your competitors here and your website, and I have about three things that you could do immediately that will really increase your business. And feel free to use these yourself, or if you want to team up and let me help you, give me a call back and we'll do this. All I ask is that after watching this, that we have a conversation. You give me a little bit of feedback on what you thought of the video and if you feel like it's going to help you or not. So let me get my ugly mug out of the way here. Okay, so first thing, here's your website. I like it that you have countertops in the name here, Foxy Countertops. That really will help you. You also have countertops in the main header, which is what this is called. I didn't look to see that it was in the right position for the main header, but it probably is, if I'm guessing. The other thing that you did really good is, you have this text box and you have a form box right here at the very top. That's always the good practice. The pictures are great. There's three things that I'm going to give you some suggestions on. However, as I look through here, the pictures are great, and to the human eye, it really, really is attractive and simple. I like the simplicity of it and the like. However, a good rule of thumb is to have between 1,000 and 1,500 words on your front page. Usually I like to push 1,500 words because that gives me enough keywords, like significant keywords on the front page. And Google just, on a website this size, they really just scan the first page. They don't go into the back pages to get your rankings, or very much, maybe like 10% of your ranking is the back page, is 90%, 80, 90% is the front page. So we like to see 1,000 to 1,500 words here and a lot of keywords on the front. And I'd say you might have 200 words here. I didn't do a word count, but it's 200, 250 words. You need at least 1,000, preferably more like 1,500. Now go to Google search. I put Countertops Dallas, and this is what I get. The first thing that I notice here is that there are no pay ads at the top of this. What that tells me is that this Countertops Dallas is not a keyword that people use to advertise with. It's probably more like countertop replacement Dallas or something along those lines, countertop replacements. So at any rate, usually there's a couple of paid ads up here. Now, the issues with paid ads is you can spend a lot of money and not get a return on them if you don't know what you're doing. So most people, if they attempt that, it's kind of a break-even proposition. Sometimes they lose money in trying to find the right ad that works. The people that know how to do it usually have a pretty big budget. They test maybe 10 different ads, find the one that works the best, and then they load up money on that one that's working the best to get the return on it. So it takes a little bit of time, takes a little bit of expertise. The other thing is that there's a lot of browsers that have ad blockers, and if you have an ad blocker, it'll look just like this. The ads never will show up. However, I don't have an ad blocker on right now. I just don't think that Countertops Dallas is a word that they're using on ads at this time. So the next thing you'll notice is the thing called the map pack. Now, about 40% of the searches go to the map pack, and if you're not in the top 3 here, you never get it. It says more places here, but nobody ever goes to those back pages. So you need to rank in the top 3. I noticed DFW Stoneworks is in the top 3 with 193 reviews. Reviews are a big deal. It helps you get ranked in these top 3. The other thing is called citations. Citations are basically where your name, address, and phone number are listed in directories, kind of like Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yelp. There's also the things called consolidators and accelerators. And anyway, it's basically where your name, address, and phone number are listed in these directories. That's called citations. And the thing about citations is it needs to be in the right directories that are relevant to what you're doing. If you're in the wrong directories, they'll actually hurt you to be in the wrong directories. And every single detail, including capitalization, punctuation, abbreviations, all of that has to be exactly the same in all of those. Now, the other big thing that gets you listed here is the Google Business Profile. Now, for Stoneworks, this is very comprehensive. You need a lot of pictures here. They have 146 plus photos. That's good. You need like 100 photos here. Like I said, the addresses have to be this under the hours. Don't put 24 hours a day or something like that. It ranks better if you put the actual hours like they have here. Products and a lot of pictures here. Exploring categories. Now, in these, you need your keywords in here as well. Okay, it will the search engines will pick up on their keywords in here as well, like under these descriptions here. Okay, they've done an excellent job on this Google Business Profile. So here's a look at yours, Foxy Countertops. You have 24 photos. Like I said, they had like 124. You need quite a few more photos here. This address needs to match all your citations. Areas served. You need to go into more detail here. Put Dallas in here if you're servicing Dallas, et cetera, et cetera. Phone number and all that has to match up exactly. Okay, and then in this description here, you need more keywords in here and more Google reviews. There's no Google reviews in here, which will really hurt you on Google Business Profile. So, basically here, you need the Google Business Profile updated and enhanced quite a bit, and you need more citations to compete with these guys. Okay, now going on to just below that map pack is organic searches. These are searches that are not paid for. That's the traditional searches, for example. About 60% of your searches are in this section here. And the number one is DFW Stoneworks. Remember, we looked at them. That's the number one competitor up here in the map pack as well. So DFW Stoneworks is your number one competitor. And this is what their website looks like. It's very similar to yours. It's very clean, neat, has a lot of nice pictures on it, good contact, et cetera, et cetera. But they don't have anywhere near, they probably have 150, 200 words on this front page. If you come in here and put 1,500 words on your front page, load it up with some keywords, some good buyer intent keywords, you can easily beat these guys with content on that front page. Now, the next thing I want to show you is from a very expensive tool I have. It cost me about $400 a month for the level that I have. Yeah, and once again, this is DFW Stoneworks here. That's your number one organic. The first thing you see is DR rating and UR rating. These are on a scale of 1 to 100. So 1.5 on a 100 scale is very weak. 8 on a 100 scale is pretty darn weak itself. And what determines these ratings, that's a relevant rating of strength and popularity or trust compared to the other websites on the front page, is the number of referring domains and the quality of those domains. It's more important that these domains are high quality and high power domains referring back to your website. For example, if you had a Pizza Hut referring back to you as a countertop, well, that's not a very good referral. But if you had some sort of do-it-yourself show referring back to your website, well, that would be like a very powerful reference. Does that make sense? So it's not only just the number of these, but it's the strength and the quality of these is primarily the thing. As a matter of fact, if you have some if you don't have very good referring domains coming back, low quality, they will actually dock your ratings. They will dock your SEO. So it's very simple. Basically, you come in here and you get a lot higher quality and better referring domains, and you'll beat these guys for this, the DR rating, the power, and the popularity as well. Okay, so now I did the same thing on yours. You have a DR rating, domain rating of 0, and a UR 4.1. Number of keywords is 2, and they had 1,200. Okay, now this tells me they have a whole lot of pages on that website, like blog pages, articles, stuff like that. There won't be that many keywords that are actually relevant. There'll be 100 or something. But you have 2 keywords, so that's way too many. You don't have enough content. Therefore, you don't have enough keywords. Now, what I really want you to take a look at is these guys are getting 535 searches a month. Let's just say 50% of those, a little under 50% of those, actually filled out a form or called them. That would be 250 phone calls every single month. And if they close 20% of those, that's going to be 50 jobs a month, and say you made $3,000 a piece, that would be $150,000 per month in extra profit right there. So that's the upside potential here, and these guys won't be that hard to knock off. You need more content so that you can do more keywords, okay, a bigger front page. You need to have more citations, and to update your Google Business profile and expand that out. Okay, I have a form. I have another tool here I'd like for you to see. Give me just a second. Here we go. Okay, Foxy Countertops. This is a tool called WhatSpark. It's showing that you have one citation to help you get in that map pack. That's where your name, address, and phone number are recorded. And then DFW Stoneworks, that number one competitor, has 22. Now we can add a bunch of these. We can add, we'll probably want to have 80 to 100 of these. Ultimately, they need to be added a little bit gradually, but not too bad. So there you go. You need to get about 80 to 100 citations. You need about 150, 160 referring domains here. So, and you need a lot more content so that you can, you don't need these 1,200 words. There's probably going to be 100 or so that are relevant out of that. And same thing on backlinks. This should be fairly easy to beat. So content, citations, Google Business Profile, and increase your referring domains. That should do it. So like I said at the beginning, if you can take this information and apply it and be blessed with it, I hope it increases your business dramatically. I think it would. You just do more content, more citations, and increase these backlinks and the quality of them. If you would, after watching this, if you would do me the courtesy, let's have a quick call. I can answer any questions that you have, and I'd like to get a little bit of feedback on what you thought about the video. And if you do want to go on from here, we can get into more specifics. I don't have an estimate price or anything like that. I would need to sit down with you and I think you said you had a business partner, sit down with you guys and find out a lot more about your goals and your resources and kind of timelines and your capacities, etc. So to put together something that's a glove fit, perfectly fit for what you're trying to accomplish. So give me a call tomorrow. It's Steve Mangum, and it's 469-939-2059. 469-939-2059. It's Living Well Marketing. You'll be living well because we market well. Have a good night.